Tax season, y'all. That shit back around again already. But what you better do with your taxes this year better not be nothing that don't make money. Nothing that don't make sense. If you got taxes coming back, make it a good move. Because the recession is nearing again. They ain't even gonna tell y'all the fun facts of why it's here. They ain't gonna even tell you what's going on around you. I mean, the Fed's been printing out money over the last couple of years like heavy. Which is why it's not a secret that, you know, the PP loans and all that stuff, that was by design. Fed sent so many things through that's kind of like, it's funny that y'all think that it's not set up that way. I mean, the money that's being printed is actually being hid as well. They're hiding in like what they call an MP. With that being said, that's merely just to kind of like let you know that there's nothing to know. It's not something that you're supposed to be privy of, so they ain't making that very visible to you and I. Some do know just based on doing their research and doing a little dissecting. Last time we had a recession, it was like what that was, 1920, probably like more 20. That's when all the stimulus and stuff started coming, and that was to kind of like induce all of that. So, a lot of that stuff finna happen again. I don't know the whole dynamic of how it's gonna go this time. I just know, if you're paying attention, these are all the setups and same signs of what's previously happened. As far as the recession goes, as far as the deficit and how broke, people are, and the inflation of things, it was said that this recession, it goes back to a date of 70s, the late 70s and the early 80s, that the recession hasn't been as bad since then. So that's something you got to be mindful of, and a lot of y'all wasn't even around in these years and moments, and had no business knowing about how bad life was anyway at that age. Neither me. But it's time to capitalize on these bad moments as well. If you know anybody who played with the stocks, played with the Bitcoin, that's when they really came up during those seasons. That's when everybody was really capitalizing. That's when everybody was kind of dipping and dabbing in the stocks. It was then. You got to start putting your eye on things right now. Watch things that's dropping. Pay attention to something that you spend your money on. Always, try to tell a person, invest in what it is you spend your hard money on. Like if you are somebody who shops with Nike, why you ain't got no shares up in there? You already spending money making them even more richer, so why wouldn't you put some money up in there? If you see they shares come down to a reasonable price where you can gain from here to now, from now to then, or whenever this recession, unfolds and heightens in a different level, different angle, should I say, just get involved. Get involved. Don't sit on the sideline and watch others make money while you play that scare role. And it ain't even really a scare role. It's just some individuals just ain't built for that. What you do with your money is totally up to you. A lot of times we waste our money on things that don't amount to nothing anyway. Fast food definitely don't amount to nothing. You know, that is something that depreciates your life. That's something that actually hinders your wallet and knocks days off your life in the event that it's a natural cause situation that takes you. But yeah, get involved this time. Get involved. You know, whatever I can give to you, I will. When I hear about something that's really on the rise, I'll pass that to you. You know, of course, you have to come to me individually, you know, because we can't really call ourselves organizing us. That's kind of illegal almost for someone to give you, well, not really. It's just advisory. It ain't nothing different than a stockbroker would do, you know, give you advisory. But in the same token, I don't want to be in the midst of that on a wide length screen though. So yeah, individually reach out to me. Whatever I can help with, I will. But yeah, them PP loans and things of that nature, them finna shake back in here too. Cause a lot of companies finna take a nosedive, you know, and they finna do what people call kicking the can down the street. They finna give you a can, you know, to kick down the street to the moment, you know, where you can get right. It's a Band-Aid situation, you know. That's all it is. But anybody that's going to involve themselves in these things this time, just do right by it. You know, do right by it. I ain't never gonna tell you don't get no money. I ain't gonna tell you don't do no unemployment. I ain't gonna tell you don't do no PPP loan. I ain't one of them. I'm just telling you, whatever you do, make the best of it. A lot of people got that money over the years when they was giving it. The month, should I say. A lot of people got it. Didn't do a whole lot good with it. Didn't do really right by it. But you get a second chance at making your life a little bit better. You know how to do it wrong already, so you got to use that example and capitalize on it. So in this next one, you know, y'all just do right by it. That's all. You know, and as far as them stocks and cryptocurrency and shit go, you know, last time when we had the recession situation, which was in 20, the stocks and the crypto did a Watusi. Stocks overall, 60% rise. That's overall. So we ain't talking about individually. We can't speak on what GameStop did because we know GameStop went crazy. Straight crazy through the roof. Made a few people millionaires. You know. That's just one of many. But cryptocurrency, it did a 600% increase. So if you was involved in that, I know you right now. If you was smart enough, you know, because it did take a nosedive and go back down, but it didn't take it where you would lose much. You would lose if you had it all in and you stayed in. But that's the thing about any type of stocks or crypto you involved in, you can't stay in. And I'm not saying don't let it keep going, but sometimes you got to grab your principle and let the rest ride. But if you grab your principle, that means you've lost nothing, you've only gained. But once that money sets in and it's yours, that's kind of gonna feel like a loss. But the reality is, when you put it in there, anything you put any type of investment in, fire stocks and crypto, you got to throw that away, put that out your head that that's even yours anymore. Reason being is because you can't invest in nothing that you can't afford to lose. if you playing the lottery every day, and you know that's gonna make you miss a bill or two, stop playing the lottery. Because everybody know, man, it's few and in between anybody that you know that really hits the lottery. You know, like they say, rich people and old folks, the only people hit the lottery. I mean, that's might be a cliche statement, but partially true. That's all you ever really hear about. It be somebody that's already good or somebody that's close to leaving here to hit the lottery. Crazy. But yeah, it's time to start watching them stocks. If you actually are someone who plays with stocks, it's time to start watching that crypto. Also, foods that you actually go to the store and you know that a very rarity that is there lately, it's time to also start watching and stocking. Watch where you can go and get what it is that you need. You know, I ain't ever really been firm on going to one particular grocery store to do anything, because I feel like some shop here, some shop there, and some want this and some want that, and it's different in different areas. Like, you could go on the west side of where you stay and the east side of where you stay and get groceries, and similar things will be there and similar things won't, and similar items will have plentiful of and some will be minimized or gone. So you got to pay attention to that type of thing. Start stocking up on water. And y'all know how crazy people get about the toilet paper and paper period when this shit comes. Start stocking up on that too. Yeah, but mindfulness of the government administrating these type of things, this is a reason why it's never really generated at the right time for you to know these things. Because anytime that there's actually a recession, they don't announce that shit till after the recession has already kicked in for a month or two. So you basically be the last to know. It'll be a surprise party to you. And what does the recession mean to you? To some, nothing. To others, everything. Because if you're struggling already, and they spoke nothing of a recession, just imagine when the recession kicks in, how tight it's gonna get, how hard it is gonna be to get you some extra passive income from somewhere. If you think you can keep getting by robbing Peter to pay Paul, you sadly mistaken. And I mean, if you ain't seeing the hits being taken all the way across the board, take truck drivers for instance. Jump on one of them sites and just watch the page and watch how they complain about the routes and how the price done depreciated and went down so bad that the lifestyle that they have painted for themselves and cut out, it's hard to maintain it now. Because the one thing about us, when we get money, we take on more responsibilities, create newer bills. Instead of just stacking and stacking and stacking and living the same life you was already used to living, you create a new one. You done added some new bills. Now when they snatch the rug from up under you, now you can't handle it. Which is precisely why I live my life frugally. I'm looking for a deal, and I'm looking for a fast. I've never had it in me to be a person that just simply spend because I got it. Even when I was hustling, I still looking for a deal. I still went to the clearance racks. I could have 10,000 in my pocket. I'm going to the clearance rack. You hear me? I mean, only a fool, and it's a lot of us out here, thinks it's cool to overpay for shit. I mean, if you missed them Jordans, you missed them Jordans. Don't take your ass on another website and pay an extra $200 for them because you got it. Because pretty soon you won't. And any fool know Jordans they cool, but that man gonna put out a couple pair of shoes every damn month, every damn week. If you miss one, fuck it. Catch the next one. If you miss the next 3, catch the next one. I'll be damned if I be the victim of Michael Jordan fucking my wallet up. And I know I'm like the last person that could say that to anybody that know me, because they know how many shoes I went after. You live and you learn, though. I still got all them damn shoes, but I promise you, you will not run into me in the shoe store. And if you do, watch me walk out of there empty-handed. And if I do walk out of there with some shoes, they ain't my size. But yeah, just a little something I wanted to put y'all on awareness of. Start watching out for these waves. You know, because the waves finna start flying through here. And the recession is definitely near. Don't take my word for it. Just be patient. And keep paying them high gas prices and not being able to figure out why. And figure out why you went to Louis a couple months ago and the skillet was number like $7, $8. Now it's damn near 15. Keep wondering. Keep wondering why the motherfucking $5 pieces ain't $5 no more. And they ain't never ready either. Remember you used to go up in there and get you a $5 already ready, already hot. There was a few more pennies for the pepperoni and the sausage on it. Or was it? I don't know. I don't indulge, so I couldn't tell you. But I know that cheese was a nickel. That's done went up now. I mean, whatever floats your boat, though. Like, if you somebody that don't mind none of this and you have the mentality that says, because my son even told me this one day, you know, and it didn't make me mad, but it made me laugh. And I said, he's just the opposite of me when it comes to that. He said, I don't even pay attention to gas prices because I gotta get gas. So what I'm gonna do, not get gas? And then I heard that same thing from my girl at the time. And I don't know, I just ain't that type, you know. I need every penny I got coming. You know, I even got apps that give you money back. It be pennies, but it add up to a tank, you know. You go fill your tank up and they give you $1.50 to $2 back on your card, and you don't want it, you better than me. Or they got little apps where you can play on your phone. Not you iPhone people, you know, you rich people, they don't do that for y'all. But on them Androids, they got apps where you can play the game and they pay you for that. It'd be slight change, chump change. But you know, what you gonna come to find out, them 5s and 10s gonna be lifesavers in a minute. Keep acting too proud. I ain't got no problem with taking the tools and fuels that they handing out wherever they handing them out. Give me mines. For real, give me mines. I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm finna drop another video and it's gonna be different content. But I just wanted to get this one out really to, you know, bring awareness to the thing and the string of things to pay attention to that's currently coming up. And just mainly the idea of watching and monitoring your dollar. Watch your pocket, watch your wallet, watch your purse. Pay attention to how cold this atmosphere finna get too. And I ain't talking the winter, I ain't talking the temperature. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Peace.